I'm still a Zodiac Killer.
I take her soul with the bag and a zipper. I'm a Leo who eat Pisces for dinner. What's your zodiac sign? Do you think I'm fine? Am I wasting your time? Wait.
Hey you guys, welcome back to my channel. I am not here to waste your time with this one. We are gonna get right into the video. I already know y'all want to know how we turn some Kanekalon braiding hair into silky straight tangle free. What? Braiding hair tangle free? Let's get into it. The hair I'm using is 100% Kanekalon from Xpression. It is an 82 inches. I'm not even sure if they have any other inches, but you could easily find this at your local beauty supply store. And as you notice, there might be a rubber band. We're gonna go ahead and cut that so that we can have double the hair. So that way you only need one pack because this hair is very, very thick. So you want to go in with a pretty decent size, not too big, not too small, and you will need a crochet hook for this, of course. I am going in looping just a couple of holes in the back since the hair is thicker, so I can spread it out more evenly. And once I pull that through, all you're going to do is double knot it so it secures it nice and tight. It's super, super easy, y'all. That's it. Like, that is it. You just keep doing this. Put on a movie, put on some Netflix, your favorite TV show, watch it in the back. This really does not take any time at all. It's so easy to do. So showing you guys the process again, just going in, and like I said, I do in the back go through a couple loops and spread it out more, a bit more distance in the back, just because if you are keeping the hair thicker in its more natural state, then you can get away with it. You can use a lot less hair. All you need is one pack, like I said, and spread it out, and the hair is so thick that it will cover the space. You also want to make sure that as you're going through, you are cutting the tangles or dealing with the tangles at the end, so that as you're knotting it, it's not getting wrapped up within the knot, the ends. So I am using a super cheap netted cap. It came with a wig that I had and I just never threw it out because, you know, innovation, we could reuse these. So instead I just kind of crossed through the crochet hook in that center part and connected both sides and put hair through it, and that's how I dealt with that problem. A lot of the netted caps do come with holes, or some of them don't, so it's really, you know, whichever one you get. All the things that are in this video I already had in the house. That's how we finesse them, period. So, you know, you figure it out as you go along, and that is what I did. Y'all, it's so funny because this idea all started when I was at Target with my cousin, mask on of course, because we are still very much in that pandemic, and she had on a headband wig and it looked really cute. So later that night I was gonna go and I was gonna drop a little coin on it, and I said, Pam, before we do this, I think we can finesse. And look at us, who would have thought, huh? Not me. The point that I'm saying is all you need is the crochet hook, the netted cap, and braiding hair, and you might already have one out of the three. You might have all three like I already did, but y'all, it is so easy and so simple to just finesse, period. Very important note, in between you always want to continually try on the wig so that you know. See, look at that, look how much I was missing, y'all. So I had to go back in, I had to humble myself and finesse a little bit, you know, add in some more. And if you are keeping the braiding hair in its natural state, meaning you're keeping it thick, you're not straightening it, again, this is about where you can stop because the hair is so thick. All the pieces that are out of the braid are what I went back in and added after I saw that quite a bit was missing. And yeah, this is, listen, I'm showing y'all the ends in its natural state. A mess, yes, but you know, I'm gonna keep it 100, y'all. I'm gonna keep it a buck. So we're gonna take care of that real quick. But first I am going to prep the front of my hair with a bit of edge control, so I'm just gonna speed through this. If you are going for the more fuller look, you definitely want to brush your hair. That is one of the most key steps in this whole process, is getting a kind of soft-ish bristle brush. Nothing, you know, in between. You don't want the hard ones, but you don't want something that's soft so it's not going to do anything. And brushing that hair, it's going to make it look a lot fuller, a lot thicker, and it's going to keep the hair really soft, and of course help with the tangles. So you want to make sure that you are going over, getting both sides of the hair. That is so important. Doing this also really improves the look of the ends. They end up looking a lot more natural. Of course, they do still need a cute little trim, but they do look, you know, the way that the ends are shaped, they look a lot more natural. To keep this DIY crochet headband wig in place all day, you can use a wig grip, or you can always secure it with some bobby pins. Next, I'm taking a bit of foaming mousse, and this again is really just a step for if you're keeping the hair thicker in its yucky kind of straight texture hair. If you are going to go ahead and go for the silk press look, then you don't need to do all this. You could skip this step. So these are the final results for the yucky straight kind of look. I think it's super cute. But if you are interested to know how to get your braiding hair looking silky straight, baby, all you need is a paddle brush. Make sure it's a good one, because you really need to make sure the hair is tangle free. You're gonna brush a lot, and then you need a blow dryer. I set my blow dryer on high heat, and I brush through constantly as I was blow drying. And y'all, it's really cool. If you haven't done it before, it's amazing. Like, you watch it in real time, and this only takes a couple seconds, by the way. Don't leave the heat on your hair for too long. But you can watch it in real time change from like the braiding hair texture and get silky smooth. It's really cool to watch. But yeah, you just want to repeat this over and over again, and look how glossy and straight and shiny the hair is looking. If y'all like the gloss, you could keep it, but I'm about to get rid of it, at least some of it. So I am taking some setting powder. Now, if you have baby powder, or really any kind of powder, I mean, let's not get too crazy, but you know, any kind of general powder, baby powder is what's most often used. That will definitely help to get rid of some of the shine. I don't recommend using setting powder, not because it doesn't work, but just because, you know, don't you want to use your setting powder on your face, right? I know I felt like I was wasting my money a little bit, but it's okay. It's okay, because it helped with the shine. But go for some baby powder, please. Y'all, check this out. Check out this comparison though. And like I said, both sides are very beautiful. It's totally up to personal preference, but it's just amazing how that blow dryer really, I mean, it did the dang thing, did it not? Impressive. So a technique that I found that was easier going through was to keep the brush in one hand as I was going, and then the blow dryer in the other. And please pay particular attention to the ends of the hair, because if you keep the top silky straight and then the ends like kind of just neglect them, that's where you're gonna find a whole lot of the tangles at. So if you are going to end up straightening the hair, then I would recommend using 2 packs, because as you can see now, all of the hair that was being covered originally, since it's much flatter, I can see, you know, a lot more of the scalp will be exposed, a lot more of the netting. So I'm gonna have to go back and re-add in more crochet hooks of hair. So that is just something that you should know. If you are gonna straighten it, then you need to add in more hair. So this is how it's looking now. I did go back and add in a bit more hair. There's still probably some more hair that I will end up adding in. The ends are looking much better now that it's straightened. I was able to get a better cut on it. Yeah, this is how it's looking in comparison. I'm definitely shocked at how straight the blow dryer alone did get it. That's the difference so far, and I will update y'all when it's completed. Hey you guys, so quick update. As I am filling in the hair, since it's straighter, all of this needs to be filled out, because it is going to leave kind of awkward spaced gaps since the hair is so flat and straight. If you're keeping it more in the braiding hair's natural state, then you don't need to do this, because it is much thicker and it will cover up a lot of the space. But if you were going to go for the silk press look, then all of this needs to be covered. I'm keeping more of a middle part going. That's why mine is here. If you're going to choose to just brush it all back, then you should be fine, but definitely focus on the center. So you want something similar to this as far as that center part goes, because you don't want the knots to be very apparent in your hair. So you want to kind of cluster them so that they're less visible. Alright, so I am starting with my wig grip already on. So So I am gonna go ahead and refresh these edges because I've had them in for 3 or 4 days now. I don't think they look that bad for like 4-day-old edges. If y'all are interested to know how I am able to go 3 or 4 days with and keep my edges stuck and laid, definitely let me know, because that video could be coming to you very soon. Now when you blow dry the hair, it does get rid of most of the tangles, but you still want to keep in mind that this hair is synthetic, so don't be playing around in it too much and expect it to act like human hair, you know what I mean? But still, for $5, I will never buy another synthetic wig again. I'm using Kiss to refresh my edges just because it dries very fast and I'm not trying to like reinvent them, you know, I'm just trying to get them to lay down again. So I think that this is a good option. Y'all, I'm not saying that they look perfect, but keep in mind, 3 or 4 days, that's pretty good. That's all I'm saying. Ooh, why is she so tangled back there? That was weird. And let me show y'all how the back is looking. I'm still seriously impressed at how straight just a blow dryer alone got the hair. Now I kind of liked the blunt cut look, but I know that's not for everyone. So if you are interested in bumping the ends, you can always roll the hair in some Flexi rods and then dip them in hot water. That's pretty standard. Or, now I haven't tried this out, but another idea is you could use some rollers and then use the same blow dryer heat setting just for a little bit to blow dry the hair, and then that should in theory hold the curl. I might do that, but for today I'm good with the blunt cut. So this is a pretty standard headband, but it does cover any of the crossovers, the opening where the knots were tied. If that is at all a concern to you, or maybe you just don't have enough hair to really fill in that area. Something that I love are turbanettes. I will link them down below, but the size of a turbanette is typically bigger than that of a regular sized headband. You can find them on Amazon for a pack of like 10. You can also always sew on a scarf or a bandana. You know, that's a cute look. Not with this outfit though, but that's cute. Alright y'all, so that's it. That's the video. That's the tutorial. Thank you so much for watching. I truly do appreciate it. It means so much to me. And maybe the next time before you're about to go out and buy a synthetic wig, you think, can I finesse this with some braiding hair? Because y'all, the answer very well could be yes. And not to mention, you could always use some crochet braiding hair, you know, the curly like deep waves. Y'all could have a whole. This is a wig I got over a year ago. And I was today years old when I realized I could have made this by myself for so much cheaper. Nearly for free, really. And also, I mean, let me know if y'all want to see me, like, you know, do a curly crochet wig. Let me know. So I really do appreciate you guys for watching this video. Thank you so much. And I will see you in the next one. I hope y'all try it out too soon. Bye, guys.